Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Yuen Chau Kok bus terminus right now, or Prince of Wales Hospital bus terminus. Because for the routes actually just stopping at mid-stop, they call it Prince of Wales Hospital. Is it over here still Prince of Wales? Yeah, it's just Prince of Wales Hospital. It doesn't say actually Yuen Chau Kok, but for the routes actually says terminus, they will set Yuen Chau Kok on the app. But here we are at Sha Tin City 1 right outside, and we're ready to take one of the worst frequency routes over here, 82K to May Tin. Now this route actually has transformed, I think has transformed a little bit, because before I remembered it was a circular route, and it starts from Wong Nai Tau, which is very far up there. And then circular all the way to May Lam, not May Tin, May Lam, and then do the circular back. That time was miserable. That's the 82K that I'm actually used to. But now they actually shortened it to start here, and then it's not a circular now. It will terminate at May Tin. So that's why let's go and do it. The reason I actually want to feature this route is actually because of the one part that actually goes through an estate car park. That it needs to actually open the gate. It needs to actually go through the car park gate. You need to pay. You need to tap the card for the drivers to actually open up the car park gate. Now it's usually using single deckers. There's a single decker over there, AVC Future Bus over there. But when I come into the bus terminus, I saw this guy. Brand new electric bus, ZB. You can see this license plate, ZB7510. That is having the Desto on with 82K towards Yuen Chau Kok direction. And then the driver played with the Desto a little bit and set it up as 82D, which is a rush hour special, and then switch it back to May Tin with the 82K. So I don't know whether it's going to be the electric bus or it's going to be that guy over there. It would be great if it's actually the electric bus, because it's my first electric bus for the channel. And it's a double decker too. I know it's a Biadi electric bus, but at least it's something. And it's a brand new bus too, so let's try it. This route will be going to May Tin, which is actually just somewhere in Thai Wai, so it's going to be pretty lame. But we'll go up there, pass for Sha Tin Wai, and we'll go through to Chek Kung Temple Station, and we'll go turn up to serve Sha Tin Wai Estate. That's the part that actually needs to go through the car park. And we'll come back down, serve Hin Keng. Yes, need to loop the whole Hin Keng, and then it will go back to terminate at May Tin. So according to the app, it will finish within 35 minutes. So hopefully we can go ahead and do this very quickly. Let's do it. We'll wait for a bus. This thing, I said terrible frequency, 40 minutes per bus. Yes, 40 minutes per bus. So I just missed the one barely. So I ended up waiting for around 35 minutes now. I mean, not 35 minutes. The 35-minute mark will be the bus departing, but hopefully we can get a good bus. Now, I don't really care actually whether it's a future bus or it's actually a electric bus. Electric bus, of course, is way cooler, but we don't get the front seat. That guy over there, we have front seat. But hopefully we can actually film at the front seat. If not, the driver's going to kick me out. But let's see it. Let's do it. A9S over there going. That's a very fun route, actually. That is pretty unique, actually, that route. So it is a Wu Kai Sha Station Circular, 89S. You guys, that's one of the routes actually S, but it's actually normal service. Not really full day service, but it will do majority of the whole day. So it goes to Wu Kai Sha Station locally, stopping all stops, and then as soon as it hit Wu Kai Sha Station, it will take the highway and run straight back. Yes, it literally just ran the highway, and then I think just as soon as it finished Wu Kai Sha Station, just run right back here with like a couple of stops, which is pretty funny, that route. So if you're coming back from Wu Kai Sha, it's actually the best way to take, because it for sure it's going to be faster than Tin Ma Line. Also 80K here. This is one of the best routes. You see how many people taking it. It's not the best route, just the things actually serve the area so well that it actually goes through everything. It goes to Chui, which is actually in Tai Wai as well. It's very close to Tai Wai Station for Chui, so you see how many people are there. And then there's also actually 73A that goes to Hua Ming, which is Fan Ling. That thing is miserable actually. I've taken it one time. It's not terrible, but the path is pretty fun. It's just so long that's actually really lame. So now I saw someone actually entered the electric bus over there. The doors actually closed a little bit, and so I don't know whether it's gonna be him or the AVC at the back. So now the AVC at the back is literally just future buses. It's just Volvo B7 RLE, and it looks just like it's future bus. So for Transperth. You see how many people taking this thing? What the hell? Well, it is the AVC, it's not the double deck, unfortunately. Ah, that's so sad. And also the front seat was actually taken by one of the, I think the driver's training over there, so, which is unfortunate. So we just have to do the good old Perth direction, Perth style for single decker. There's the double deck. So sad. Khách, 歡迎乘搭九龍巴士公司82K 線，本班車將由元州角開往美田村，中途將有廣播提示各位乘客落車，祝各位旅途愉快。Dear passengers, on behalf of Kowloon Motorbus Company, I would like to welcome you on board our route number 82K to Maytin Estate. Further announcements will be made as we approach various midway bus stops. It is our pleasure to have you on board, and we wish you a pleasant journey. 各位乘客，欢迎乘坐九龙巴士公司82K 线。本班车将由圆洲角开往梅田村，中途将有广播提示各位乘客下车，祝各位旅途愉快。下一站係聖羅撒書院。The next stop is St. Rose of Remus School, St. Rose of Remus College. 下一站是聖羅撒書院。Now this path, since it turns right earlier on, is actually the one and only route that actually turns back here. There's actually normal service. Now, I think there are rush hour services that actually turns this way as well, that goes this path, but I think 82K is the one and only normal one. The one I know is actually 182X, which is a rush hour special for 182, which actually goes past here. Unfortunately, we didn't get the front seat, but that's okay. Because actually, I think it might be... It's because a young guy. It's a very young guy, so it's actually under driver's training right now with the service. Just like Transperth. Literally just like Transperth. Yeah, 82K. Only 82K for the stop. Like, what the hell? Oh, we also have... en route. Never mind. En route, it doesn't need to matter. There's an airport en route, N42. Yep, this is Volvo Bus B7RLE. 下一站係多石。The next stop is Chun Shek. 下一站是多石。There's the Chun Shek stop. That's actually a pretty decent amount of routes there. Sha Tin Wai新村. The next stop is Sha Tin Wai New Village. 下一站是新田围新村。 Okay, so the red light so far is actually pretty terrible. Hopefully we'll be getting better soon. So this is Sha Tin Wai. We came back down. Actually considerably a lot of people actually. And then they freaking, what the hell? Are they updating the sign or some shit? There's literally no routes on that stand. What the hell? The next stop is Pok Hong Estate. 下一站是博康村. Okay, the thing hasn't changed yet over there for the sign. It still says to mainland, which is the old path. 798 going? Which is actually bad, I actually want to say, is because we got a freaking driver's training driver coming doing the service, so it's gonna be very slow. There's 288, 287X going to Jordan. Now this is my least favorite area in Hong Kong because of terrible memories, so I try to get out of here quickly because I just want to film this route. I don't want to be here, honestly. Okay, what is that bus at the front? Why are so many people getting off? Is it like an 80K or something? 80K doesn't come in here. No, never mind. I want to say it's actually in the normal service hours in the day and before midnight. There's not a lot of services going to Hong Kong Station, but as soon as I actually hit midnight, there's like so many services going to Hong Kong Station for the overnight routes. There's already N281 over there, Hong Kong Station, and there are actually already 3 other routes that goes to Tai Po, Yau Tong, and Ting Yi that actually departs from Hong Kong Station. There's so many services in midnight going to Hong Kong Station. Like, what the hell? And also some N routes here that are going across the harbour. They're literally the same as the normal services. Maybe some extra stops, but it's like double the price, and it's basically continuing the services from the day services. But basically, like for example, that 182 and the N182, as soon as the last 182 departs, the next bus following will be an N182. So basically, off this, there will be no stopping in services. Oh my gosh, this driver is driving so slowly because he's driver's training. Oh man, double deck over there. Eck. Usually you should be using single deckers because, yeah, not too many people would take this thing considering it's so trash frequency. A long wind bus just drove along. E22 of course, E42. 下一站係田家炳小學 I think. 田家炳 Primary School, something like that. I don't really remember the stops, so. Oh yes, here is also the first. Yes, up here is the first pedestrian crossing in Hong Kong that they actually draw a diagonal one. So here it is, let me see it. There's the diagonal crossing right there. Diagonal cross right over here. Diagonal crossing. That's the first one. Oh, we need to turn inside. Oh, I thought it's like one way only, but apparently not. Oh, that's an 81K that just dropped off. Yeah, then for sure there's so many people. 下一站係月明村街. The next stop is Yat Min Chun Street. 下一站是移民村街. I think this is the one and only route that actually goes this way and stops here. There are some other routes there. Now this is a very, very short route, short distances, but it's just... We only passed through 6 stops. Like, what the hell? Oh man. So only 3 normal routes here: 80X, 86A, 82K. 288C, that's like a school special or some shit like that. Chun Shek. The next stop is Chun Shek Estate. 下一站是秦石村. Now this is a good service because it serves Sha Tin Wai Estate. Sha Tin Wai Estate is so far up in the hills. That is really inconvenient for the people to actually go if you actually don't take a bus up there. Back out to the main road, where's Tranquil Temple Station. '74A single decker. What? Oh, why comes here? Where is that thing start? 74A. Why comes here? I don't know actually. Does it cross? Wait, that thing's Kai Gib. It probably crossed Line Rock, to be honest. A single decker. Oh my god. Is it an enthusiast want to take a picture over here? Yeah, enthusiast want to take pictures there, so he's run straight over. 下一站係秦石村石營樓. The next stop is Shek Ying House, Chun Shek Estate. 下一站是秦石村石營樓. And here we go, turn up to Sha Tin Wai Estate, just a loop, so it's up there. I actually don't remember the stop. 下一站係新田圍村. The next stop is Sha Tin Wai Estate. 下一站是新田圍村. Alright, now let's go up the hill. We'll go through the car park gate. I'll probably stand up just to film the car park gate because he needs to go through it. I've seen videos online with the 82K, so I specifically choose this thing. And here's Sha Tin Wai State, just slightly up the hill. Apparently it goes this way, okay. And here's the car park gate. Not here, at the back. When it comes back out, oh, just kidding, here it is. Here it is. There's the gate right there. And there it goes. Yep, it needs to drive through the gate to hit Sha Tin Wai State bus terminus back here. And I think they're gonna need to actually exit the gates again, just to actually get back out. This driver is literally miserable. So slow. Oh my gosh. And he still need to loop in Keng. I need to get back out to Chim Sha Chui by 1:15. The next stop is Thru Wai House. 下一站是富围楼。There's the other gate. The exiting gate, right back there. And there it goes. There it goes. And goes through. There that goes. We just go through 2 gates just to get in. So, and people here. Oh, we're not stopping here. That's the Yuen Chau Kok stop. Oh, we're stopping over here. What the hell is this stop? It's like in the middle of over here, like nowhere, crammed over here. Is that all the people actually getting on this thing? No. Some are, not everyone. Because I think some of them are waiting for the 281, because the 281 is actually going straight down just to Tai Wai Station for a circular route. So this thing will pass through Tai Wai Station, but it will be a little bit more expensive. So that's why these guys are not going on. Oh, come on, just close the doors when there's literally no one. Freaking A, this driver. You should have some common sense. Even if you're doing training, you should have common sense to drive. Quick, drive fast, not like terrible speed. I mean, don't go over the speed, of course, but just like drive the maximum speed they can go. And there we go, done with Sha Tin Wai State. Passed through 2 gates. Back down to the same stop again. 下一站係Chun Shek石型樓. The next stop is Shek Yin House, Chun Shek Estate. 下一站是秦石村石营樓. And back down to the ground floor. Next we'll go to Tai Wai and then we'll loop Hin Keng, then go straight back to Mei Tin terminus. Actually no, we need to loop Mei Lam first before we go to Mei Tin, which is going to be bad as well. Later on I need to take the 286X to run out. Hopefully it's not too terrible timing because it's 15 minutes per bus for the 2866. And I need to change at Tingsha Highway for 280X to goes to Chim Sha Chui, so. 2866 is actually just a sham shape post circular route, so. And back down. That took way too long up there. And this is the other side stop. Anyone boarding here? Now actually this is actually pretty cool because if you actually missed the stop, if you want to board the bus on the other side, if you missed it, you just run over here and just wait again. Wait for it to finish the loop and then come back down and take. So separated, maintain is at the front here. The Yuen Chau Kok direction is this one over here, so. Only one person got on. Wow. The next stop is Keng Temple. 下一站是车公庙。Like, what is the speed? Seriously, go faster. You still need to loop whole Hin Keng. The whole Hin Keng is, by the way, also miserable. It's quite a lot of stops in there, so. Where's the temple? Oh, the line is going to be packed next week because of Lunar New Year holiday. The third day of Lunar New Year, it always packed because that's the birthday of Che Kung, which is the temple. Not the birthday of the temple, but the birthday of the god that these guys are worshipping at the temple. So it will be packed every single time. And Che Kung Temple Station will be so well used on that day. But to be honest, Che Kung Temple is actually closer to Thai Wai Station. So here's Che Kung Temple. It's getting ready. You can enter on normal days as well, of course, but that's a lot of people in there too. The next stop is Thai Wai Bus Interchange, Sunming House, Chui Estate. 下一站是大围转车站，新翠村新明楼。Okay, apparently they don't have the please hold the handrail. Looks like they actually cancelled out some of the please hold the handrail announcements actually, which is very nice. Instead of actually just spamming all day. Hey, drive onto the bus lane, son of a freaking A. And now stop, anyone? You can take it to go into Hin Keng, but it's pretty pointless. Just take one station, Tin Ma line. Nope, no one. Next stop. 下一站係大圍轉車站新翠村. The next stop is Thai Wai Bus Interchange, Chui Estate. Oh, just kidding. 下一站係龍坑村. The next stop is Long Hang Estate. 下一站是龍坑村. Now here's the roundabout of Thai Wai. Later on we're going to come back here from that path over there because after the loop. Oh man. And later on we're going to go that way. But first need to surf the whole Hin Keng. We're not stopping at this stop because we just stopped over there, so this is just a Chui Estate stop. We're not stopping. Turn right here. Just missed the light. I saw it turn red. So stupid. Alright, here's also my terrible memories because, yeah, so try to run through this quickly. 87B over there, Island Harbour View. Oh, another ink for 82K, wow. I thought it's like almost every bus is going to be a single deck, but apparently not. The next stop is 下一站係顯耀村 The next stop is 顯耀 Estate 下一站是顯耀村 Oh, do we actually need to turn inside or we're just going straight? Oh, it actually looks like we're actually going straight. That's actually pretty actually unique. Because most of the routes actually terminate at Hin Keng. We will turn left and actually serve the inner streets, but we're not doing that. We're going straight. Very nice. Already, at least this is not a circular route. If not, it's going to be miserable to film the whole thing. Yeah, it looks like we're done with Hin Keng already. We just turned right back out here. Very nice. Alright, next is back to Tai Wai. And then we'll go to Mei Tin Estate. The next stop is Festival City. 下一站是棉城 Another fancy housing area for Tai Wai here, Festival City. I've been in there a couple of times because of activities, but now no longer have that tradition and it won't happen anymore, so we won't be able to go in there anymore. Change of fares? What is this change of fare? What's the point? Only like 4 more stops and then suddenly change of fares, like what the hell? Why he's not going? The light is green, dude. 下一站設有分段收費。下一站係海福花園。The next stop is Home for Gardens. 下一站是海福花園。Now run straight back to that roundabout. Oh, looks like we don't need to serve Mei Lam terminus, which is so stupid. Because before he was serving Mei Lam for the circular part, for the circular version of the 82K, but now after they changed it, another circular, they no longer serve Mei Tin Estate. What the hell? Now, Mei Tin Estate is literally just a cross of Mei Lam. Mei Lam Estate is just a cross of Mei Tin Estate. But apparently it doesn't serve Mei Lam anymore. What? Yep, here's the roundabout. And of course, everyone's stuck here with this roundabout. Hong Kong's roundabout is just terrible because so many stupid things driving along. and just never really go. So my hands are so sweaty, so I need to fix it a little bit. We shouldn't be stopping here. This is one of the stops for Tai Wai station, but we're not doing that. Here's Tai Wai station right there. Yep, looks like this is one of the stops. Anyone getting on? Okay, some of them saying hi. Coordinators here. Anyone? Oh my gosh, he's so slow. But we're almost there, so. Like when the door is closing, he can just release the handbrake and then just get the signal ready to go. Okay, there's quite a lot of people waiting to get to the airport. Now these guys are good because as soon as this stop finished for A41, it just runs straight to the airport. So. 下一站係美輝街. The next stop is 美輝 Street. 下一站是美輝街. Okay, should be okay timing because I'm seeing it is actually 10 minutes after I get off or something, so for the 2866, so should be good because the 2866 literally just after May Tin is May Lam, and then after May Lam is Cheng Chau Highway where I get off, so pretty efficient. But the biggest problem is the 280X afterwards. Hopefully I can get a good timing as well. That will be out off screen, so you don't need to care about that. Into May Tin, which is actually the same path as last time with the A46 that we did. But A46 didn't serve May Tin, it served May Lam, so we're gonna turn left instead of actually like the A46, so it turns right. There's the sign over there. Okay, it looks like A42 doesn't come in here, it's just A46. Which is so weird that they actually put another leaflet on there saying A42, but A42 doesn't stop here, dude. The next stop is Mei Chun House. 下一站是美泉楼. And turn left. Turn right, that way is May Lam. Not doing that, so turning this way. Looks like no one is getting off at May Tin bus terminus. Well, unfortunately, it's actually driver's training, so of course he has to follow all of the rules. Probably if it's actually normal driving, he'd probably just open the door right here. But here's May Tin Estate. Which is the newer side. May Lam is on the other side, which is a little bit older. Is it everyone getting off? No, it looks like one other person is actually getting off with me. 下一站係美田巴士總站. The next stop is 美田 Bus Terminus. 下一站是美田巴士總站. 請緊握扶手. Please hold the handrail. 請緊握扶手.各位乘客，本班車已經到達美田，請各位乘客落車，多謝乘搭82K 線。We have now arrived at May Tin. All passengers, please alight here. Oh, there's a big terminus. Wow. Wait, it's a big old terminus. I expect actually just a freaking street stop. Wow. We have now arrived at Meitin. Would all passengers please alight here? Thank you for traveling on our route numbered 82K. 各位乘客，本班车已经到达美田，请各位乘客下车。谢谢乘坐22K 线。And done. 82K arrived, and then he's just gonna drive right back. But of course, after a little while first, so. Pretty fun journey. Actually, not fun at all, actually. The route is okay because of the Sha Tin Wai part that actually needs to go in and actually do, okay, cops here. Because of the Sha Tin Wai thing actually needs to go past the gates. But this guy drives so slowly, that's so miserable. And there's the shot on the bus. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time.